Okay, so I wanted to put together a quick silver video because a lot of things have been going on in the last few days that a lot of people aren't aware of because they're probably preparing for the end of the world tomorrow. And in that case, this video absolutely means nothing by this time tomorrow. But anyway, you're looking at the silver chart from December 17th all the way up until this moment, and you can see that there's a lot of action going on here, and a lot of stuff that's going on right now is actually impossible. For example, right here, it is physically impossible to move this much physical silver at one time. Now, keep in mind that this price right here is given from the COMEX. Now, the paper silver market and the physical market are unfortunately pegged together. Silver actually should be somewhere around $110 right now, and right now it's at under 30, which I never thought I would see silver under 30 in my life for some time. So this actually is a great time to buy. But there's a reason for this, and it's not because everybody is cashing out of all their stocks and ETFs and all that garbage because of the fiscal cliff and all these capital gains taxes that are going to double or triple next year. What is going on is that Secretary Tim Geithner has halted production of 2012 Silver Eagles. It says they sold out, but it actually was halted by Tim Geithner. And for those of you that do not know, this was something up until last year was against the law. Last year, they changed the law. For those of you that remember, whenever Ronald Reagan signed in the Silver Eagle Act, there was pretty much two requirements when it came to Silver Eagles. And those requirements were that all Silver Eagles need to be mined, that the silver needs to be mined from the United States. It can't be imported. And also there must be enough Silver Eagles out there to satisfy public demand. Well, guess what? That's not happening anymore. Here's the new law. Notwithstanding any other provision of law, the Secretary shall mint and issue in qualities and quantities that the Secretary demands are sufficient to meet public demand. So this pretty much means he could shut down production whenever he wants to. And that's what's going on. They shut down production a few days ago. They went ahead and they killed the price of silver. They manipulate it so certain entities could cash out of some silver shorts. They're not going to be able to cash out of a lot, but they are going to be able to cash out of some. Now, there are still some Silver Eagles available, and what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to show you the inventory that APMEX has. Now, I love APMEX's website because they actually tell you what inventories that they have on hand. So right here you'll see that they have 1 ounce Silver American Eagles random year, and this is the quantity that they have. They have 1,878. Now keep in mind that the first 2 business days of December, the U.S. Mint sold out of 20,000 Silver Eagles. So this, even though this may be a big number to you and me, this is not a big number in the grand scheme of things. Now, whenever we go over here, you could also see how many tubes that they have available. Now let's go ahead and do some math real quick. If they have 187 tubes, and there's 20 coins in each, so they only have 3,740 Mint Direct tubes. Now, and they do have some from San Francisco, but that's more for the semi-newsmatic types out there. Now, they do have 27 monster boxes left, and each box has 500. So let's go ahead and see how many monster boxes that they have left. They have 13,000. Okay, so they have 13,000. Today is the 20th. So they are at risk of running out of silver, which means there's going to be a silver shortage. Now, when we scroll down here, they only have 203 2010s left. They only have 78. They only have 78 2009. If you went and did this search 6 months ago, they had a ton. Now keep in mind, why, if silver keeps on selling out, why is the price down? Try and answer that question for me, because I have no idea. So you keep on going down. They have less than 100 of 2010s. They have less than 300 of 2001s. So that's pretty much the Silver Eagles. Now, when we hop over to their junk silver, they are running low on junk silver. There's, I think on the quarters, I saw that they are actually have a lot of. I think the Mercury Dimes they have a lot of, but they only have one bag of Mercury Dimes from this year right here. They do have a lot of Roosevelt Dimes. Roosevelt Dimes are actually quite easy to come by. What else do they have? They have 9 bags of Washington quarters. They have 19 bags of uncirculated quarters, but here you go. You have 3, 2, 3, and you have 10. Now, let's go over, here are their Maple Leafs. They only have left individuals 1,408 2012 Silver Maple Leafs. Let's do some quick math with the monster. Oh, these are the tubes. So let's do some quick math with the tubes. Alright, so they only have a little bit over 1,000 when it comes to the tubes. Now let's see if they have any monster boxes. They have 1 monster box left. So silver is starting to run out. Now, if you go over to Providence website, they're still taking orders for 2013. People that order those probably aren't going to get that on time now. They still have some 2012 Silver Eagles. They do not have that same feature that Atmex does when it comes to their Silver Eagles. But if you look here, they're out of 2011, they're out of 2010, they're out of 2009. They have some 2008. Let's see how many 2008 they have. It may or may not let me do this. Okay, so they only have 637 2009. Now, if you go to comparesilverprices.com, I haven't used all of these places. I have only used Provident and Atmex, but some of these places, Liberty, they only have 2012. As soon as they get stuff in from the mint, they ship them out. Kitco, I tried to call them once, and the line was busy. I'm not accusing of Kitco or doing this, but you will notice whenever you do call and try and get your silver from companies and the price is low, they will just stop picking up the phone. There's no reason for them to sell you silver that they know has been manipulated down, and they know in a few weeks it will be manipulated back up there. So what does this mean in the grand scheme of things? I couldn't tell you, other than somebody is getting paid big time for manipulating the price down. They're probably trying to scare a lot of the smaller silver investors, maybe some coin dealers, things of that sort. But who knows, if they are out of silver at the US Mint right now, what makes you think that they are going to have silver in 3 weeks? And that sums it up.